Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Drake in the house. Listen up. If you're not signed up for the Podcast About List Patreon, then you're gonna regret it. You're gonna die without it. I'm not kidding. All of your blood is gonna fall out of your butt. Then your butt is gonna go inside out and turn you into a butt person. A butt person is someone that's made entirely out of a butt. Trust me, it's not pretty. And look, I know I've said some things in my songs that might have offended some people. So I want to take a minute to apologize for that. Sorry for saying the F word, the B word, using the word ass, taking the Lord's name in vain, and even going as far as saying shit when I mean poop in multiple songs. My bad, but hey, that's what makes me me. So don't be a fool. Sign up for the Podcast About List on Patreon and do it now, because if you don't, well, I don't want to say what's going to happen. Let's just say it's going to be bad, really, really bad for your butt. So don't wait, sign up today. And I want to give a shout out to my best friends, Caleb, Cam, Patrick, and Julio.
Freddy's Nightmare.
I have
Worst start of all time. Looked at something on the screen that wasn't showing up, and you said,
I thought it was on
you
the
just
screen.
You just read it.
Okay, we
No,
were going to
no.
change the name of the podcast to Normal Podcast because the one episode that we did where we started the episode with the Mortal Kombat theme song and it said, "Test your mic, Normal Podcast."
Why are you
Okay,
talking like
what's
a
going on?
engineer,
That's
boy?
the context. That's the context. They like to set me up and then make me look like fucking dog
Wait,
shit.
okay, so then explain how that carries over to Freddy's Nightmare or whatever you said.
Yeah, why did
Well,
you just
Jubio
read
was
the
looking up
context?
spaghetti podcasts.
You're
That's
right.
not true.
We made you look like a moron there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Jubio did. Jubio made me look like a moron.
You know what? Will you show the people why you're acting like this?
I'm not.
Show the
acting
people
weird.
why you're acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. They didn't let me go and get a Red Bull, so in an act of defiance, I drank a White Claw that was laying around here in the office.
What the hell? He's drunk
He's
on the
literally
job.
drunk off his
yeah.
ass.
It's 1 o'clock.
1:12 p.m.
And I have a
12 p.m.
problem again.
No,
Again.
dude. No, dude.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I have a problem again.
I have a problem.
I drink every single night and day.
Night and day.
Every single night.
Do you
and
think
day.
you could maybe slide into being like the East Coast Burt Kreischer?
No.
You don't
I
think
think I
there's-
could.
No.
You think you could?
Yeah, I think I could do it.
Because he's already got that
I mean, you are a party
position
animal.
filled.
Yeah. That's you would be if it wasn't for the fact that
wasn't
Cameron
for-
got there first.
Yeah.
You haven't done
Like, I'm
stand-up in
not
a
riding
while,
his damn coattails, you know?
But I remember in
I wouldn't be
Boston-
wearing any coattails, buddy.
Yeah, no. You would not be wearing. You'd be reverse.
I get
Kreischer.
off stage. I'm shirtless. I get off stage. I put on like a old fashioned piano recital, like the one with the really long
Yeah.
coattails.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
you're gonna be called reverse Kreischer, and you're gonna go up on stage with no pants.
That would be upside down Kreischer. That would
No,
be reverse.
revert-
Reverse Kreischer would be putting
revert-
2 shirts on.
Revert Kreischer.
Oh, invert
yeah.
Kreischer.
Invert Kreischer. Invert Kreischer. There it is. Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
Invert Kreischer.
You
You,
use-
go up no pants and you say,
Yeah.
"I'm
So dating
What's
is
They
weird.
call me.
What's the opposite of a machine?"
Yeah, they call me the organism.
Yeah. I went to
The only thing I knew
I
how to
went
say
to
was
Ukrainian school and they called me the organism.
We're actually coming up with a funny as fuck comedy Bang Bang character right now.
Yeah.
Invert Kreischer.
Yeah.
no
No
pants.
pants.
The only
dick
thing I knew
out.
how to say was I am nature.
Yeah.
I am a tree.
I am a single cell.
I think you're trying to think of okay, what's the opposite of machine?
A
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
A tree
That's
for
just
sure.
stupid. Yeah. No, that's not charged.
Oh,
See.
F.
Yeah.
Oh.
you're fail.
I'm fail today.
You
So-
no.
Okay, we're
you're-
not gonna
no,
start
we're
it
not
with
doing
that.
fail flop.
No,
I'm sorry.
no failing, no flopping today.
Yeah, because we
Whereas
already
the
did
flop
it.
free,
In,
fail
we already did it
free.
in another.
I'm actually in an
episode.
amazing mood.
That's
today.
something about us is once we do bits, we don't like to repeat them. When
Fuck
we do.
no.
Our bits are kind of
We
one-off
We're
do
bits.
paid
not
professionals.
Repeat anything.
I have a new favorite band, guys. Do you guys even give a shit?
It's the
Mm-mm.
Grateful Dead or Bob Dylan
No.
or something,
Okay.
'cause you're hanging
You
out
have
with
two.
Adam's
You have
old
two
ass.
guesses. You have 2 guesses who the band is, and let me give you one little hint.
Imagine Dragons.
That's actually close. Yeah.
21
two-
Pilots.
It's 2 words. No, it's actually more than that. It's 2 states in the name.
Florida Georgia line.
Yes.
You've
Yes.
already talked about this.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
He went
Baby,
home.
just
He's
let
going to
it
be over this in a couple weeks.
No, I won't. I
He's
went to
gonna be
North
over this
Carolina.
all-
I became. It's called Bro Country, okay? And I found the Wikipedia page for it, so I'll find it while you guys talk
Yeah.
shit about me.
Literally, all I can do is
likes
is
Morgan
tisk.
Wallen. He likes Morgan Wallen for his actions, not his music. Because
I
of his
don't know.
baldness.
I don't even know.
Morgan Wallen got caught like saying the N-word at a high school party.
He
that
got
was
caught?
going
What?
to.
That's not. He didn't. It wasn't okay. He did say the N-word, but it was not at a high school party. It was in his front yard.
It's really
Could be a
funny
high
to phrase it
school
like
party.
he got caught doing it too. Like if someone like came around the corner, and was like, I gotcha.
Bro country songs are often musically upbeat. Oh yeah, that sounds terrible, guys. With lyrics about attractive young women,
I
the
don't-
consumption of alcohol, partying, and pickup trucks.
I don't fuck with that. The kind of country that I fuck with is actually the kind of leftist kind of country
Wait.
where it says I joined the damn union.
There's
and
been
then-
criticism.
Yep.
Wait, what?
It's been criticized by listeners and music reviewers for its repetitive subject matter, namely lyrical themes of partying associated with
Wait.
Friday nights. Alcohol. What the fuck? Alcoholic
criticized
beverages, euphemistic references to sex and trucks, as well as its lack of female country artists. It's called Bro Country, you SJWs.
It's
You're
been
not gonna
criticized for
like-
being about Friday night.
He's really not going to like when I start my new podcast, Patrick's Music Corner,
Yeah.
because you both have your own separate shows now. and I
Why
have
is
to
that
get my
a
own.
problem that it talks about Friday?
Yeah, I'm still trying to kind of puzzle
Yes,
over
Friday.
And
Hey,
it
Why even-
euphemistic
There's-
references.
I think there's only one problem in there,
yeah,
right?
and, euphemistic,
even that is-
euphemistic references to sex and trucks. It says.
Euphemistic
I hate
references
these
to
truck
trucks.
euphemisms. We're back in the bed
I'm
and I
writing
talk in my room. Shut up. How is that bad? That's cool.
I'm driving my metal
I don't fuck
animal.
with trucks because of their gas guzzling.
Yeah.
And I fuck
Oh
with
my
you know what I fuck with is Priuses.
I fuck with most everything.
I
Well,
fuck with Priuses and Bell and Sebastian.
luckily, Blake Shelton is to the rescue in January 2013. He came to the rescue. He said he didn't care about old farts who complained about his songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
Fuck you, farts.
you know what?
I don't like farts.
Kinda
I'm
country
not,
music
I'm not
I
too
like.
much a fan of these new farts either.
I like that country music that's about being a cowboy who gets shot, and the ones where it's like, I drank so much and I fucking
That's
killed
what
myself.
Morgan Wallen is. Morgan
What?
Wallen is I drank so much.
I drank so much and I killed myself.
I need something you prove.
I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Something stronger.
Think
you never
I'm
heard that
gonna
song?
kill myself.
No, he doesn't do that.
Think I'm gonna kill myself.
Why are you doing like
know
a
that?
2010
Wop bop a loo bow.
This is like a
That's
you're doing-
Waylon Jennings.
No, you're doing
That's Waylon
you're doing
Jennings'
like a
voice.
2010 like nerd melt Creed impression, where you go like myself.
Nerd melt Creed impression.
You know, like one of those guys, like Jonah Ray. You're doing a Jonah Ray
Don't
right
ever
now.
say that I'm like that guy.
You're like Jonah Ray.
Don't you
Why
ever
did
say
why
that
did
I'm
they?
like the
Why
guy
was
who
that a
ruined
thing in stand up for a
MST3K?
while where they'd be like, I have to go get my shoes. Why'd they do MUH instead of my?
My shoes.
Like I have to
Oh,
go
yeah.
to,
Because it's
and
silly.
then I went to my doctor.
It's
What?
silly
Yeah.
goof behavior.
I don't know.
What did you say?
It's
I would
silly
call that
goof behavior.
Silly goof?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like a gesture.
Yeah.
But why did every once in a while you'll see somebody do that, and it kind of
Yeah.
really is like you're old. You're definitely
But
old.
yeah,
Yeah, you are 30
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah. They're-
old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like we have all definitely are guilty of it. Maybe at one point in our
I've
life.
never said muh.
I
don't
think
think I
that
have.
when
I've-
he was 16, he dressed and did his hair exactly like Pete Holmes.
You wish. What kind of hair does Pete Holmes have? When I was 16, I actually
Call
had.
himself Caleb Holmes. That was your
just wear-
stage name.
You would
No,
just
I
wear
was
like
a TJ
old,
Miller
an old
fan.
navy,
I was a TJ
button
Miller
down.
fan.
I thought TJ Miller
Yeah.
was swag.
TJ
Me
Miller
too.
was
Dude,
swag,
that
man.
fucking that special where he like does a really bad joke and then confetti shoots everywhere and he pulls out an AK-47. That was actually sick.
I don't remember that.
I don't
That was a
either.
good one.
Have you seen his new one where he talks to a mentally disabled guy?
No.
It's awesome. It has like 4,000 views on YouTube.
Is it just was he a heckler?
Yeah, well, the guy starts talking to him on his special, and he's like, this guy's weird. And then he starts talking to him and realizes that he's has a mental disability. And then he named the special like, "Hello, Jeffrey," or whatever the guy's name is.
Wow.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
Dude,
should be a
stand up
Vox
is
video,
like
if
a
you'd ask
fucking
me.
art form, and when you get beautiful moments like that, it is actually
No.
insane.
No,
to the
no,
membrane.
it's
it's
over.
actually it's pure. No, it's just it's work.
Yeah.
It's
It is-
labor.
it's
That's
labor.
how I
and
treat
they
it.
should,
it's just
there
a
should
job.
be a union, if you ask me,
Yeah.
and a
Bro.
confederacy
Yeah.
of stand-up comedians.
There, if kind of is right now between Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Wait. Now hold on. Now
It's
who's
the
who?
Cellar versus BCC.
Now who's who? Who's who? Shut up.
Yeah, this needs
Shut
to
the
end.
fuck up.
I didn't like that at all.
No, we gotta
I didn't
do
either.
No,
really
I
don't
didn't
like
either.
that.
I couldn't even keep the bit going. That was
All
so
right.
fucking stupid.
No bits today.
No more fucking bits.
I'm
Okay.
sick
So
of the
I
bits.
was
Jubio, pull up just the word history on Google, and then we'll read that.
So I was lying in bed, and I was thinking, well, so recently I think I've been losing my vision a little.
You were lying in bed. Would you turn to your girlfriend and say you were straight?
Did you know that
What?
history is the study of change over time?
These are both great. Go ahead.
Take
Take 'em
I already
away.
got mine. I already got mine.
Take it away, Pat. Let's go.
And it covers all aspects of human society, political, and
And I
otherwise.
was thinking, because I think I've kind of my vision was going a little blurry to the point I think maybe I might go blind soon.
Mhm.
And do you think that if I lost vision in one eye, like say my left eye, which is the one that might go completely blind
Yeah.
in, do you think that the doctor, if I asked, would just sew it completely shut for me?
Maybe
And do you think I'd look
You
cool if
could-
I had one eye that was sewed shut?
you could
Would
look
you
like
want it
my
to
cat
be-
Mo with
What?
his weird eye.
Does he have a sewed shut eye?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm
Would
you
worried.
want it
I'm
to
worried that he
be,
has a cataract or something.
You want stitches like going
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth, like zigzag?
Yeah, stitches across my eye.
But
And do you
they'll
think? But do you think
dissolve.
it would impress my crush?
I think if anything, to impress your crush, you should look like what's his name, the Klingon guy from Undiscovered Country who has that built-in eye patch into his skin. So like
It's lost on me.
1, 2, 3, like
I only like cool stuff, like
You don't-
Transformers,
Mm-hmm.
mate.
mate. I don't know any Star Trek.
Look
But-
at my shirt.
Star Trek
Look at my
sucks.
shirt.
Stitched closed
Now you know
eye,
Star
stitched
Trek.
closed mouth.
The stitch
Oh
goes
my
the
God.
stitches
down.
connect. The
And you're
stitches
made
connect.
entirely out of rags
No. I'm skin and flesh and
The
bone.
stitch
sacks,
closed mouth-
and you have a little big.
You know what
planet.
here's what I do, right?
Yeah.
I go out on my first dates and I duct tape my mouth closed.
Uh-huh.
Right, and I show up and I say, "Yeah, it ends today. Censorship is ending today." And I take off my duct tape.
What are you saying?
I show up at the date, and she's like, "Wait, this guy said something so dangerous that they duct tape his mouth closed."
Hey, you know what?
Now
Then
go.
you-
What do you
say?
then
How do you
rip out
say-
the duct tape and you say, "You're beautiful."
You say
Yeah.
because
there.
your lips are still tucked together.
yeah, wait. How did you get the date if your mouth?
That's all those
closed?
comedy specials where they have the duct tape on their mouth. I'd like to see them try to do fucking stand up
Yeah.
with duct tape on their fucking mouths.
Uh-huh.
I dare you, Bill Burr. Go up on stage. Elijah
he do that?
Schlesinger. I don't know.
I
he's
know
a-
Elijah Schlesinger.
Go up
did.
there. Yeah, but she's got them on her nipples too.
Yeah.
Go up there and try to tell your jokes with duct tape on your mouth. And if you can, then you will. I'll be.
We will
buy
actually
it.
respect
I-
you
I-
as not, and it has nothing to do with your gender.
No.
It has everything
Okay,
to do.
I'll
with
go
your
on a date with you,
comedic
Eliza. If you can do that,
stuff.
I'll go on one
Yeah,
date.
he'll
with
go
you.
on a date with Elijah.
I'll go on one single date with
Elijah.
you, Elijah.
Elijah.
Yeah, the book of Elijah.
Elijah, I know what you're hiding.
Yeah, what's it's probably a movie called The Box of Elijah.
Yeah.
I would shorten her name down a little,
What?
like ES.
I think her name
E.S.
starts with an I.
Schlesingler?
Oh. Well, it's just See, it's you triple. You can't say it without.
Tripler?
Should
having
we
an
get
issue.
into? Should we all
Tripler
do
Schlesinger.
a?
That's what you
Trish.
should name her.
Should we all do
Trisha.
a?
Trish. Yeah,
Trish.
Okay.
That'd be a good name.
Here's how we
Who would
change
have
your
the
whole thing.
best? Who would have
Your
the?
name is
now
Your name is Trisha. We're gonna change your hair to blue,
Uh-huh.
and you're
Don't
the
even say blue hair.
SJW comic.
If you, who of us would have the best T.S. Eliot style to
Not me.
letter?
It's him.
Not me.
P.E. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already
P.E.
talked
Doran,
about it.
yeah.
My fucking bank.
God, that'd
my
be
my.
good.
They.
What's your
Bank
middle
of
name?
America
The
changed
same
it.
as his.
Yeah. His name is
Pedo.
no. But remember how I used to open the Bank of America app and then it would just say pedo star because of my name.
Well, that's cool though. It makes it look like it's like pedo killer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
They hit like the
No,
Club
'cause-
Penguin
Because
censorship.
the exact amount of letters is the same amount as pedophile. Every time that I would open it up,
Dude, your parents are so stupid.
dude, it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's so. My name is Patrick. My mom's name is
C.E.
Patricia.
Fetter's kind of good. I could see that on a
C.E.
shampoo
Fetter.
bottle.
A shampoo bottle.
Yeah. C.M. Pitts. Whoa.
That's like an That's like an ergonomic brand. I
CE
think.
Pits.
That's kind of some kind of like lifestyle chair
change it to
brand or
that.
something.
Middle name is Michael, guys. And
Okay.
guess what? Yeah, I tried to go as Michael for a little bit. When I
I
was a
tried to
kid.
go as Edward
And
for
my-
a little bit
and my
because
parents
people
said
kept calling me
no.
Patricia. Because
That's
they would say
never-
I was a gay girl.
That's yeah. Well, you would have been Edwardina if you were Edward. That just happens no matter what.
Yeah.
My last name was Pitts.
But
going
it's a
around in middle
layup.
school, and I smelled bad.
And it's a layup though. Patricia, and then I
It's a push-up.
I'm backed into a corner like a wimp, and I say, "Guys, that's my mom's name." Stop.
Whack
and
you
then
off
it
in a
gets
corner,
even
pal.
more.
Yeah, I'll
It
whack
gets
you
worse.
off and I'll board you.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna whack me off.
I'll whack you
In a
off till
corner, yeah.
I will literally
I'm
whack
gonna
you off.
corner you and whack you off.
I'll
You
whack
will
you.
not whack me off.
I'm
You-
gonna
do
get
you
up.
wanna
I'm gonna
bet?
get up
I'll
in
whack
your
you off
grill.
right now.
Don't whack me off.
I'll whack you off right now.
I'm gonna pinch the bottom of your butt.
Don't pinch my butt till it closes.
Okay. All right,
Till it
please.
closes. Have you guys ever experienced something? I
Don't
talked
you
to-
dare.
I talked to
Don't
two
you
people
dare
this week.
pinch my butt until it
I'm
closes.
not gonna do
I
it.
talked to two people this week who told me that sometimes they get something that they call butt chills. Have you ever had experienced those?
No.
Where something disgusting will happen in a movie or something, and you'll go, "Oh God," and your asshole will close up. And
Oh,
you'll get-
wait,
it's like
yeah.
chills on the back of your neck, but in your asshole and around your butt. I've never had that.
There is
Sometimes,
something-
anytime that in a movie somebody hurts their vagina, though, I feel a phantom pain as if I
Yeah.
had a vagina.
there is something like very specific.
You guys ever get that? Where I'm like, oh, if I had a vagina, I would feel something
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I guess you're in your brain. You're just thinking
I'm in my bag.
everyone's
Yeah.
got nuts.
I always, you know,
That's
people
what, it
say
is a little bit like I
Yeah.
feel it exactly between my asshole and my balls,
Yeah.
like in my taint, and I go like, oh, if I had a vagina,
You think you're gonna
there-
grow a vagina?
I've always thought that. When I was a kid, I thought that I used to have one, and they sewed it shut.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
talked about that.
I know.
We've
So,
talked about that ad nauseum.
Yeah.
yeah, nauseum for
Mhm.
real.
Yeah, nauseum. Me thinking
Um,
about you with a vagina makes
You
me
know,
throw
people.
up.
People do the
You're
thing.
fucked up.
I'm not fucked up.
You are.
Where where someone like is underwater in a movie. You hold your breath and you count to see if you would survive. You know. You
Yeah.
ever
No.
I do that too, but I can only hold my breath for like 3 seconds. I get
Mm,
really upset every
We gotta
time I have to turn
endurance
the
train
movie
you.
off.
That is
Yeah.
sad.
I think
go,
we have the dunk tank, the dunk tank episode.
Just instantly holding your breath and
I can't do it. Not me, because I won several breath.
No, I can hold my
holding
breath for probably
competitions.
100 minutes.
That's just not fucking true. You're not David Blaine. Fuck you,
I
asshole.
was gonna hold my breath,
He
but
could
then I
hold it for
remembered
2
something.
seconds.
Then I remembered something. My little brother, when he would get mad that he couldn't get like an action figure at the store or something, he would yell at my mom and say, "I'm gonna hold my breath until you buy it."
That's a classic.
That is a
kid
classic.
move.
Yeah.
But holding your
Yeah.
that's
Just
like
like,
a. That's like
oh,
a,
what? Fine, and train your lungs to be one day an Olympic swimmer and buy
Mhm.
me $1 million house.
That's
yeah,
like-
boo fucking.
I feel
who?
like that's something that you know, like sometimes you're a kid and you watch a movie about kids and you learn something about being
Yeah.
a kid from the movie and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
one of
I
those
did
things.
spend a
you
lot
learn from
of-
like Home Alone or
There
something.
was- there
You're
was
supposed to-
definitely
yeah.
years of my
see
life-
The Good Son as a kid, and you're like, okay, this
Yeah.
is.
There were
This
years of
is
my
some
life where
stuff
I just
gotta do.
pretended to be whatever kid belonged to Adam Sandler in any
Yeah.
given movie,
Yeah.
who was like a funny brat,
Uh-huh.
and I
Uh-huh.
just did that for a little bit.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you watch Scooby Doo.
You watch Malcolm in the Middle as a kid,
I'm
you're
supposed to eat a
like,
big sandwich with all the stuff on
Yeah,
it.
Malcolm in the Middle. I just
you thought you were Reese.
I thought it was Reese.
Uh-huh.
Definitely thought I
Mhm.
was. I actually thought it was Malcolm because I was the middle child, and my brother was a complete Reese.
I literally wanted to be an inventor.
Tell me more. What did you invent?
Flashlight.
You didn't
Flashlight
invent
with
the
tape on it,
Yeah.
so the button
Exactly.
stays on forever.
I wanted to be. I wanted
Tinker
to be
Toys,
an inventor
Connects, Legos.
so bad.
I
Yeah, me
knew
too.
that I
Inventor.
did not have inventor in me, but I knew that I maybe had inventor's assistant.
Yeah, you would be a good inventor assistant.
Just a really low level dream for
Uh-huh.
a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A
Wow.
position that doesn't exist either.
I wanted to make a Rube Goldberg machine.
the inventor's apprentice.
You could do that though.
You
But
when
I
you're
couldn't
when you're
do
like a
it.
kid and you're like first get like a thing of dominoes and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
but then you realize
This-
it only goes like it's only
Yeah,
like
yeah.
15 dominoes.
Right?
Like you would need to spend
it's a pack of dominoes that are for like
$700 to
Yeah.
get
for like
the-
old guys to play at like
yeah.
on a table.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And also,
I
it
feel
takes
like
so long. To
I would
set
always
them
I would
up.
Yeah.
try to come up with a Rube Goldberg machine. I'd always hit the impasse where I'd be like, okay, so here the dominoes fall, all right. They hit this book. The book falls over. It hits a marble. The marble goes up this ramp, and then it shoots across the room, and it goes out the window.
Yeah.
Well, how am I going to do that last part? I don't know.
Also,
Yeah.
what is it like? I don't have any use for it. What am I?
Yeah,
What is
exactly.
the
I don't know.
end? What's
I'm
the
a
last
kid.
stage?
There's nothing I need
Yeah,
to do.
it knocks over the last domino. I built a Rube Goldberg machine that knocks over a domino. That's like what I would think of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
make
always
it-
get to the one where it's like, okay, and then this needs to fly up and hit the ceiling
Yeah.
somehow. This needs to spin around like a helicopter.
At
I
least
guess I
Pee-wee had the
quit.
right idea.
Let me think about this. I think that what I'll do is I'll quit doing this now.
I think instead I'll just draw it.
I think
Yeah.
I'll draw it and I'll imagine it for a while.
And then
I'll think about how
Oh
it
my
might go as a
God.
scene in a movie for a little bit.
I wish I could watch a movie and be like, I didn't like that movie. I'm just gonna imagine it as a
Yeah.
different one instead.
Did you ever do the thing growing up where you would be watching a movie that you'd seen before and you would just be like, I'm pretty sure that it will be different this time and the bad stuff is not
No.
going to happen? No, I still do that. Sometimes I'll.
You know what?
I rewatched Barbarian and I was like, I think this time she's just going to call the police.
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
did call the police though,
But
and they
in the
ignored
beginning,
her.
I was like, I think while she's still pretty, she'll call the police because that's a good
Uh-huh.
idea. But she didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
was a
it
good
happens next
movie.
time I watch it.
That was one of the only
It was
movies I
fire.
saw last
Yo,
year.
speaking of seeing movies,
man.
here we go.
my
Do we
God.
have a treat
I
for the
saw-
listeners of this podcast?
Cameron, can you just read your full review?
My full review. Well, I'll just do. I didn't.
I
really-
wish we had like a screen that could pop up that had just like a photo of you with like in a box of popcorn.
I wish we had
and
a
it said
screen
Cameron's
that
Movie
could pop
Corner.
up.
I guess we have one. I saw John Wick
Did he
4,
see me flinch?
ladies and gentlemen. And I actually didn't even wanted to do a review. I just wanted to share a funny thing that happened, but I'll do a
okay.
review.
Give us the review.
Fans of the violence inherent to the three prior movies.
Oh, okay.
What? Will be flocking in droves to see the new John Wick 4, and they will not be disappointed.
Sorry, just in post, can we put like popcorn? Like his head is a piece of popcorn.
Here, I'll start over. That was a
Yeah.
bad start anyway.
Nope.
And then we'll
I'm not
put
gonna do
the
that.
we'll put the at the Ebert and Roper at the movies theme song. Over
Keanu
this.
Reeves is back
Nope.
for his fourth time. Okay, let me start over.
Yeah, really get this because this is gonna like drive you up.
If
the
your
fucking-
thing,
This is
if
gonna be a
your
clip.
thing is blindingly speed,
okay,
if
Cameron,
your thing
Okay.
is blindingly
Cameron.
fast martial arts at the speed of sound, or
Cameron,
Yeah.
just
okay,
I want you to.
what's-
This is going to be an
Pretend
IG
me-
reel. So
Okay,
really
yeah,
focus on
All right,
it.
so
okay.
you're gonna be in a movie theater.
2 hours and 49 minutes of pulse pounding action is the name of the game, and the name of the movie is John Wick 4, directed by Keanu Reeves, director, and starring Keanu Reeves. This movie did not disappoint when it came to fighting with different characters, many different actors playing the characters, and
laughing.
all sorts of music, pulse pounding action, and pulse pounding music as well, dubstep, and that's one song. What's the one?
Don't focus on the score. Focus on the action.
Okay, and there's a scene with cars in the circle. There's a scene where the firing.
We don't want spoilers.
Okay,
also.
no spoilers.
No spoiler
the
free.
ending will shock you.
Cameron, just
Somebody
just
And I mean-
give us
and I
a
don't mean that
1
literally.
minute. 1 minute.
Okay, I'll do. I'll
1
do.
minute spoiler free.
Okay, all right.
Review
Mm.
from
And-
Cameron's Corner.
The popcorn will fly across the seats at this flick. How's that? Just like a brief, or
But it's a minute.
the soda.
The
soda will fizz.
the soda will flow. What's in this? The popcorn
soda
will
will-
fly and the soda will flow this week at John Wick 4. The action fans are sure to have something.
And there's no spoilers here.
Make sure to see it in IMAX for the biggest screen possible.
Yeah, and if you're interested in spoilers, might I recommend going to see Fast and Furious instead? If you're that kind of an action fan, because
And
the
if you
spoilers
Or
are
my
back
new
in the
movie,
cars.
Spoilers, about rotten apples.
and Rotten Kitties.
Anthropomorphic rotten apples. It's a sequel to Shrinkers. It's about a bunch of guys who shrink down and have to fight rotten apples called Spoilers.
And the tagline.
And
The
you have to stop them
tagline-
from getting into the bags with the other apples because they make them also spoiled.
The tagline is "This is one bad bunch."
So you were saying that John Wick 4 has a lot for the action fans.
Yeah.
And the
But
people
what
who like-
happened
but-
in this theater, Cameron?
No, but listen to me.
Yeah.
What about you? You're a bit of an interrupter today. That would be the movie about Patrick. If you if
That'd be a
if
good movie though.
that would be a pretty good movie. The Interrupter. If you
He
if you're
interrupts
more of a
he keeps
fan,
interrupting the news.
if you're more of a fan of the talking parts of John Wick, is there something for you there?
Oh yes, there's something for everyone. The action fans, the fans of talking, the fans of one female character, or many male characters, many of whom do not have names.
The fans of Keanu's long
Fans
hair.
of Keanu's line reads
And his hair long.
and his hairline,
longer.
his red hair, will be
He has red
disappointed
hair. Oh,
because
he
his
doesn't
hair
have
is
red
still
hair.
black.
Keanu
But
Reeves.
fans of his red gunfire will be slavering.
Keanu
and
Reeves, cyberpunk.
and slobbering on their
Slavering?
laps.
What are you talking about? What? That's not a word.
That's a word.
Cyberpunk
Slavering?
2077. Keanu
don't
Reeves
know
red hair mod.
I'm a film critic. I have to know all the words.
Will you look up slavering to see if that's a word?
Slavering is a word for film critics. See?
To let saliva run from the mouth.
Slavering.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to
Wow.
dribble.
Oh, okay.
Dribble. Fans will be dribbling. And fans of action stars
Dribble.
from throughout the ages will be dribbling out of
No,
their
that's
lips.
people also ask, what is the meaning of dribble?
No, that says dribbable. That has
Oh.
too many B's.
Yeah, there is no meaning.
Oh, it's
Um,
also trickle.
Trickle. Fans will be trickling in their seats.
John Wick 4. So,
But
does he
I
go
was
to
in
different
the-
countries? Oh, wait, sorry.
Yes,
To
he
tell,
does.
tell your
He
fun
does.
story.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
good movie. You should see it. I really liked it. But I was sitting in the IMAX theater next to an old black guy. And
Stop right there.
the entire movie.
That's a pretty good story.
Yeah. The entire movie, every single time that somebody got shot or stabbed, which is like literally probably at least like 300 times, like
Yeah.
the most
I would hope
shootings
so.
and stabbings I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Every single time he like visibly jumped, like he was like, like literally every time someone got killed, he was like,
That's a guy
it was
who's...
so crazy.
That guy's definitely a veteran of some
yeah,
kind.
something was
Yeah.
going on with him.
There's
But
some
and I was
kind
kind
of
of worried
issue.
about him because I was like, this does not seem like he's having fun. But at the end, like when there was one really crazy thing that happened, he was like, oh! And I was like,
Damn.
okay,
So
he's
he did have- in
good.
the
He's
end, he's
fine.
still
when
like
you
that.
get that O in front of the ho ho ho's,
Yeah.
that's how
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Whoa, ho, that's a good time.
All right, I'm going to have to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is 3 freaking hours long.
3
Really?
hours?
Mhm.
I
That's
think it
why
should
I
be
hate-
4 hours, one for every movie it is.
Yeah.
I hate the movies so much now because they're all 3 hours long.
I
Yeah.
remember when movies used to be 21 minutes at advertisements and they'd be
Yeah.
30-minute blocks and there was a bunch of different channels. with
Back
all
in
of
the
them.
movies used to have commercials in them, and they used to be
Yeah.
modified for the smaller screen.
Movies
Yeah.
used to come in these little cartridge things, and you put them
Uh-huh.
in your movie player, and then you play them around with a
Yeah.
with a
I
three
play
pronged
around
controller.
with myself when I watched them.
And if you put a
I
mag,
just
don't
gotta watch
anymore.
Leisure. Let me try that again.
Leisure
This guy
Suit.
watched Leisurely Seat Larry
Flop.
or Seat
that is a flop.
Leisure Suit.
Speaking flop.
Speak flop.
Speak
Okay.
flop.
No, I didn't speak in a
Splop.
flopping way. He just farted.
No, it was a burp.
No, you acted like you were burping, but it came out of your ass.
It
You
was
moved your
not.
mic away from your mouth to fart. You went.
I didn't even fart.
Yeah, you did.
I would have admitted
I
it.
felt
didn't
No,
even
no, no, no.
fart.
Because it would. My farts have been just rancid lately. Ask Noah. Ask Noah about
Okay.
my farts. Call him right now.
I'll ask
Call
him.
him at work.
I'll ask him.
We'll call him at work. He's gonna tell you that my house has been Stinkerton City. I know that he's gonna
That's
use
exactly
that
what
word.
he's gonna say.
That's exactly what Noah will
he
say.
did Stinkerton.
He did a
All right,
Stinkerton
let's
in
see.
the living room.
I'm calling him on speaker. So you're saying he's gonna say
He's gonna say Stinkerton City.
the house has been Stinkerton City.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, I was wondering if Patrick has had really, really stinky farts recently.
I haven't noticed. He hasn't been around me recently, though. He's been dodging me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's an accusation.
I hung out with him. We watched home movies last night on the Plex.
All right, well,
Yeah, first time you spent time with me in months, dude.
all right. You're sounding
You're
sounding really, really whack right now. I
Yeah.
just want to say that. You're sounding
I made
pretty whack.
made you soup. I said her name. I can't say her name.
Yep. And now we have to
God
bleep
damn it.
that out. We're on the show right now. But basically, we thought that we were gonna.
So Patrick's farts are smelly, but they're second to yours.
Can you? Thank
Ooh.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Could you? We thought that we were going to call you. You were going to call his farts Stinkerton City. That's what we anticipated.
No, they're not that bad. That's definitely you. You're Stinkerton City.
Okay.
Well, he still said
Well, guys, this backfired on me in a massive way. I hope you have a nice day. Well, that couldn't have gone worse. That couldn't have gone fucking worse.
I thought straight up he would have said Stinkerton City
Me too.
at least 3 times.
Yeah.
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 I could have seen it happening.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say Stinkerton City, population, whatever,
Uh-huh.
do all of his different lines in a row.
Yep.
And we were going to go, Noah, you bastard.
He's acting like I didn't hang out with him. He and I watched that video.
By
you
the
know-
way, I think if he had known that he was on the show, he wouldn't have been so kind of, like, that was pretty female, the way that he was complaining like that.
Yep.
Right?
He's
Like,
saying
it was
that
like,
I
he's like,
dodged
yeah,
him.
hung out with me.
I
Chill.
watched that video with him last night. You know the tweak the meth head pedophile, and he like backs his car up into the pole and
No,
stuff.
I
And
don't
gets
know that.
tackled. Have you seen that video?
I don't think so.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't
We watched
seek stuff like that out
Yeah.
usually.
I don't
It's
search meth
like,
head
I
I
pedophile.
usually I look
the
for,
video
like,
where the
kind of,
guy
like,
he's in a Vons and then he's like
Yeah, you shouldn't Google yourself, Patrick.
he's in a Vons grocery store and he's like on meth and the guy's like, "Why are you trying to hook up with my 13-year-old brother?" And he's like, "I'm buying fiber so I can poop." And the guy
These videos
chases
never make
him.
any sense if you explain them.
Yeah, they
so
don't.
why even try?
Yeah, but this one's the best one.
Okay,
Noah
I'll
and
have
I
to check
watched
that
the
out.
full 13 minutes. When you see this, you're gonna understand.
Why have you had such diabolically Stinkerton City toots, my
I think it's because I made that cabbage thing.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, and then I've been eating a lot of like gut stuff. You know, like fermented. Like I made myself.
That's good for you. That will make you not fart.
I think the farting is
if
good.
it gets you, it
I
gets
think
you
it's
at first,
clearing
though.
my gut biome.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I've been
eating
on
a lot of
gut.
fermented foods and stuff.
I'm starting to believe that my stomach is more important than my brain. And the
Yeah.
way that most people obsess about their brain health, that's how I'm obsessing about my
Do
stomach.
people
from now
obsess
on.
about their brain health?
I do that too.
Oh,
I-
is that a thing?
You can't do anything for
well,
your
like
brain.
vitamins and stuff.
People think
Is
that,
that-
like, oh, you can like take ashwagandha, you can take like
Uh-huh.
nootropics and
doesn't
stuff.
work on him.
No, none of the
No.
brain stuff works.
No,
You can't
Not for you.
change.
You're-
I mean,
you're
yeah,
immune.
It
you
doesn't
can-
work on me either because I outsmart it. I
Yeah.
take the ashwagandha and my brain kind of like plays around. It's
Dude,
like, oh, I see what you're trying to
ashwagandha's
do.
not a nootropic,
No.
though.
No, I take like lithium, and then I'm like,
Yeah, my brain is like, I see
Yeah,
that
right.
coming in.
lithium? What's that? A battery? Come on now.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Trying to charge my brain up? Get out of here.
You know who
Um,
needs some lithium? Elmer Fudd.
Yep.
Because he's bipolar as
lithium.
fuck.
Yep.
I didn't take my
I
lithium
did- I'm
today.
sorry. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
take
kill you,
my
bunny.
um, I don't want to kill the
It's
bunny
duck
'cause I
season.
didn't
It's
take
wabbit
my-
season. It's duck season. It's wabbit
Oh
season.
no! But yeah, Elmer Fudd should be helped.
Yeah.
He should be at least put into
Foster
a
care.
men's prison
'Cause he's
or
a
a foster
child.
care. Yeah.
He's
The
a
thing
kid.
is,
people forget that about him. That's
if
why he's got
Elmer
no
Fudd
hair.
existed today, he'd be all over TikTok.
He'd
You
be
couldn't.
called
You
Elmira
literally
Fudd.
couldn't make Elmer Fudd today.
You definitely could not.
He'd be
get
called
away
could
with it.
not make
Elmira
Elmer
Fudd,
Fudd today.
and he would have pronouns.
His name Elmer Fudd, age 83.
Wait, what?
We're not doing guns. Elmer Fudd loses his white to bare arms.
Oh my god.
That's kind of rude to say.
Is
just
there
white.
an Elmira Fudd on Baby Looney Tunes? I feel like I know that, but I just need to.
Elmira Fudd?
Yeah.
Is Elmira Fudd a millionaire?
Elmira Duff. Elmira Duff.
Oh, okay, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And it wasn't on
Yeah.
Baby Looney Tunes. It was on the other one.
I
Tiny
literally would
Toons.
smack the fuck out of most of the Looney Tunes. Were they
Oh.
real?
Oh,
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
if I saw Taz, I mean, you know, I'd have some tranquilizers
Yeah.
on me first.
Let
but
me
if
tell
I
you
saw
what.
Taz, I'd.
I'm
be-
going lethal.
I see Bugs. That's an open hand,
Yeah.
front hand slap. Bah! Right? He spins around.
If I
then
see Daffy-
then I turn Daffy. Boom! Backhand. The knuckles crack his fucking beak
Uh-huh.
That's
right
what
off.
I would do with Bugs.
Porky. What are
I'd
you
smack
doing
the
to
shit out of
Porky?
Bugs. Say that's for the transphobia, Mister.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And then I see Pepe Le Pew
Yeah.
over there. I'm spinning my arm like
Yeah.
I'm winding up for a baseball pitch.
That's for the
I
sexual
walk
misconduct.
over. I walk
Pepe.
over. Boom!
Yep.
Right on the head.
Yep.
His
Gossamer?
head goes down into his chest like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Gossamer, I'm picking up Gossamer by the legs. I'm using him as a bat.
Uh-huh.
Who's
And I'm
Gossamer?
That's the
swinging-
big orange guy.
Oh, I hate him.
I'm
Yeah.
swinging Gossamer right at
That's for
Granny.
making me think that you were a mascot for a sports
Uh-huh.
game team.
You know how they do a speed bag and they go boop 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 boop
Yeah.
boop, like that. I'm going up to Tweety Bird and I'm doing that with 2 fingers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
That's for having a speech impediment.
And
Yeah.
for being a boy.
And then there's a lot
That's
of
for
them.
being a boy when I thought that you were a girl. Asshole.
I'm lining up all the ones with speech impediments.
Come on, Elmer.
And then
I'm taking Elmer home.
slapping them all in the
Uh-huh.
mouths.
I'm taking Elmer home, and I'm starting to tell people that he's my brother at the grocery store.
Yeah. Listen. And I know I've been saying, listen, I'm walking around, I'm slapping Daffy, I'm poking Tweety, I'm doing whatever. It's all
Slapping Daffy
hand-
sounds like some kind of euphemism.
That sounds like a song from the 50s that's
Yeah.
about like having sex in
Yeah.
a car.
Yeah.
But I'm walking. I've been doing hand to hand combat against these tunes. But I see Porky Pig.
Mhm.
It's on site. I literally am gonna walk home. Put a tracker on him first of all, so I know where he is before I walk home.
Yeah.
Walk
Air
home.
tag on.
Yep.
Porky
Yep.
Pig.
Go into my closet.
Yeah.
Open up my gun safe. You think there's a gun in there? No, it's a spiked flail.
Holy shit.
I ride my horse back to where he is.
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian.
Cave his skull in.
I mean,
soda can.
that one I think is an even matchup between me and him.
He would laser me to death. I
Oh,
couldn't do
yeah,
anything
yeah.
about
So
it.
I
Why
have
is
to
Marvin the
outsmart
Martian?
him.
Why is he never included in any of these like Homelander versus Superman things?
Yeah.
Add Marvin,
He could go up against
or
him.
add that motherfucking Roadrunner.
True.
He's invincible.
Superman versus Roadrunner.
That's
That's
true.
Yeah.
If I was,
think
if I
that's
saw
been
that,
done though.
if I
Really?
could, if
I
I
think
could
that's
go
been done
into,
to death.
You might be right.
if I could go into
I
the
don't know,
tune
man.
world,
I think it's been. I think it's been done to death.
I'd go up to Wile E. Coyote and be like, "Yo, man, stop fucking around." I would just say that, and literally just from that, he'd grab the Roadrunner and just shred him
I'd
up.
show
Yeah.
Wile
Like
E.
cheese.
Coyote Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique, change his fucking fuck him up in a way that is like so visceral in his brain through that song that he's like, I'm like, I can't control my emotions. I'm
Yeah.
buying a piece today.
Mhm.
And I'm fucking shooting that
He needs
Roadrunner.
to get after
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah.
He
Be
needs to
about
get
it.
after
Yeah.
I'd sit down, I'd kneel down because he's really small. He's a
Uh-huh.
coyote. I'd put my hand
Yeah,
on
they're
his
both
shoulder, and
pretty
I'd
small.
say, hey, buddy, like,
After he's
I
done
don't
the
think
deed.
I don't know. Before this is how
Okay.
I'd say, like, honestly, I've been watching your show for years, and I like you. I think you're a good guy, but you're not about it. And, and I think
Because he looks up to you.
exactly. He knows me.
He looks up to you.
Well, before that, I'd form a relationship with him over a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did look up to me
Uh-huh.
at that point.
That'd
So
be
you'd
sweet.
drive up with your limo, and then like he'd
Yeah.
come up and say like G Cameron, like you're like one of my like
Yeah.
favorites.
And I'd say
and then-
you're one of my favorites too. Except one thing I really don't like about you is
You
don't
never-
want it. You don't want it like
you don't
that.
want it
Yeah.
enough.
You're not hungry.
And
Uh-huh.
you also don't got it like that, really.
You don't got it
like
like
you
that.
you literally like it's almost like the point of the show has become your failure.
Yeah. And then he'd see me walk away, and I'd walk up to the Roadrunner and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
And we'd start
Mhm.
partying. With
Roadrunner-
each other. Me and the Roadrunner would be
That
partying.
show should have been
I'm wondering why.
that show should have been 2 episodes.
Dun,
Okay?
dun,
It should have been
dun, dun,
the
dun,
first
dun,
episode
dun,
should have been
dun,
him
dun.
killing the Roadrunner.
Uh-huh.
And the second episode should have been what he does with the body disposal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then maybe a third episode that's an investigation. Basically Fargo is what it
That's
should
a
have
good idea.
been. Yeah.
He
It
puts
should have been
the-
it should have been a
gritty-
true
a gritty
detective
reboot.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they're doing it with fucking Honey the Pooh.
Yeah.
Or
Winnie the Pooh.
What is her name? Honey.
Whatever this term there.
Shut up! Can I just speak my shit?
If you can speak,
Talk
if you
that
can
talk.
pronounce
Can I just
it.
talk like shit? Can I just talk like shit, please, and just say hubba and you guys not stop me for once in my life? Okay?
He
Because
said hubba bubby.
I looked at you.
Damn.
I said hubba
He's spitting
bubba.
game today.
That's right.
Ooh.
And he's 1 beer deep, so I know he gonna do the whole squad. Would you do the gang if you had 1 beer?
You can't stop.
But then
me from
having to
that.
Yeah.
apologize to your girlfriend the next day and say, "Sorry, baby, I had a
I
White
think I said
Claw.
this before,
did
but
the
Baby,
whole
I
gang."
drank half of a raspberry White Claw.
And I
I
did
think
the
I-
whole gang.
I
I
did.
s-
I
yeah.
let the whole squad hit.
I said this a while ago, I think, but I don't. It wasn't. I think I just said it to you guys at lunch, so
Yeah.
I just want to maybe get it on recording. But if I was a girl, I would.
Yeah,
I would be giving it up to Patrick
yeah.
for certain. And I know it sounds like
My
it sounds like
girlfriend
it's. But listen,
My
listen,
girlfriend
hey,
would be pissed.
I'm just not finished here.
okay.
It sounds like that means he's like, I think he's really hot or special or whatever.
Mhm.
But if I was a girl, I'd just be fucking literally everybody.
Yeah.
I'd give it to anybody who asked.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
They
So-
would call me In-N-Out Burger. Because people would be in and out there, and my shit would look like a burger.
A burger. I'd do a burger. I would. All right. Do we want to get into the list?
Yeah, let's go to the list for today.
Intro to it.
Well,
Intro
actually, I also just remembered there was something. Well, we'll save it to the very end.
Nice
Okay.
title
There was a
slide,
picture
asshole.
we wanted to show. This is a title slide. This is a good title slide. So this is just a blog that I found. This is here. I'll show
I
you
think the tables moved weird today because I just like pulled a hamstring.
I'm so sorry you pulled a hamstring.
Hold up.
Yeah, you floss with hamstring.
This is the this is the blog of Tyler the Awesome.
That was really good.
Tyler the Awesome.
Tyler the
Whoa.
Awesome. And this blog has probably enough content to literally do maybe 100 episodes on.
Wow.
From Tyler?
So, from Tyler. Tyler like is really a high volume creator.
Tyler,
Maybe this
so
is where
this
he
is a
got
very
Igor.
mate.
huh?
Maybe
you
this is where he
realize
got the
what you
idea
just
for
said?
Igor.
What did I say?
Tyler is a high quality V8 creator.
Oh, I
Yeah.
shit.
Does it remind you of any rap,
No,
mister?
wait.
No, you're too indie. You're thinking of Animal
yeah.
Collective.
I'm trying to be
I'm
like,
thinking of
wait,
rap.
Iron and Wine?
No, motherfucker.
Who are you talking?
He pretended to be gay for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
It
So he
is
could
really
sell an
funny,
album
yeah,
called
yeah.
Flower Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that when he
And then it all fell apart.
Uh-huh.
So when
'Cause he
everybody got
started
mad at
dating
him-
a model.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think my favorite thing, my secret pleasure, my happy joy is that whenever an artist or something doesn't make something for a while, they make a bunch of music and they stop because maybe they're happy or
Yeah.
they've become fulfilled or whatever. I think I hate them and I say you fell off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta say you didn't make an album in a few years. You
Yeah.
fell off.
Frank
bro.
Ocean fell off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They found what they want to do with their life.
Yeah.
They're living a beautiful
Fuck
private
you.
life. You're mid, bro. You fell off.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
you
fell
need
the
to be
fuck off.
you need to
Yeah.
be getting interviewed by Drewski
Yeah.
right now, or you fell the fuck off.
You fell off,
Dude, imagine, though, that interview.
Drewski,
Drewski.
Drewski and me. Yeah,
Drewski
I can
and-
imagine it.
Well,
I've thought
okay,
about it a
if we want
lot.
to circle back to our point before this, Drewski, Wile E. Coyote interview where he's talking about like, yeah, I saw you in Cameron's limo.
Wow.
I saw the celebrity.
I
photos.
have a
Got a
strong
limo.
feeling that Wile E. Coyote and Cameron in a limo would be a Megan Thee Stallion's Tory Lanez kind of situation, where you might shoot a hole right through his fucking leg, right?
Yeah, he'd be like, so basically, the cover would be like, I'm just driving him to his house.
Yeah.
I'm driving him home in my limo. I'm like, oh, you want to get a ride? Like, my limo's right here.
Yeah.
And he goes to, he's like, thanks for the ride, Cameron. Okay, I'm gonna get out. And I'll be like, yeah, sure. Click.
What if
Doors locked. Doors
oh
locked.
my
yeah.
god, that's scary.
And then just
you-
boom, 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 boom. Like he's in the passenger seat,
yeah.
and I'm not even shooting him. I'm hitting him.
But then you
with
would
the
get
bottom.
sent. They would send you
That would
back
be
to Kenya.
that would be all over TMZ.
No, because my limo has a button where it compresses itself and disappears into a dot.
yeah, TMZ wouldn't be able to find the story. Okay, so show us Tyler.
Yeah. So here's the welcome to his blog. Hello everybody. So yeah, this is my blog. I'm not too sure what to write for a first post, but well, you're in for a heck of a time.
Written with
And so
dictation software.
This
it looks
is
like.
it's really hard to explain what this blog. He makes up a bunch of video games and movies and TV shows, and they're all super lore heavy and all intertwined and contain characters from all his favorite TV shows and stuff like that.
I like it.
So I don't really have a good introduction for what most of this stuff is, but we're gonna go through some of his characters and then some of his editorials that he also writes in between where he's coming up with all his world building and stuff. And he also says, so here's an introduction of the blog. If you've been itching for a peek at my imagination, which I know you guys have,
I have been.
then you've come to the right place. We've got character profiles, weapon/equipment descriptions, outlines for multiple seasons of Tyler Fishfingers, the animated series, beat-by-beat breakdowns of individual episodes, lyrics from original songs. You'll have to make up your own tunes, sorry. Multiple ideas for feature films, an unhealthy obsession with Vordak the Incomprehensible, boss fight strategies, randomness, the occasional fan fiction, and so much more. Be sure to come back often as I post new content so you can watch my ideas unfold and evolve in real
So
time.
how did you
I
find
like,
Tyler the Awesome?
Randomness.
I think I was looking up original characters. I was
Really?
looking
Yeah,
up
okay.
finding people's original
Because
characters.
my first thought was that you looked up the word randomness
No,
and this showed up.
because then I'd be finding basically random ass shit, which would not be very
Yeah.
useful. If I typed in randomness to Google, it'd probably be like cheese, bicycle.
Cheese
don't
bicycle.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Mate,
And that's
are you
not really
mental?
You
a
just
list.
made a Wisconsinite's dream.
But so this guy, he says, be sure to come back often as he posts new content. And I checked what the most recent thing. This website, he stopped putting his stuff up on his blog in like 2020. And I was like reading the post where he said that why he stopped, and he's like, yeah, I don't use this blog anymore because I discovered Google Docs.
Oh, so he's just typing
he
to
puts
himself
everything
now.
into Google Docs.
Oh
now.
wow!
It's just so funny to say, yeah, I discovered Google Docs.
And also like just admitting that nobody ever needed to read
Yeah.
any of it.
yeah.
So this is a healthy helping of my original character. So here are some of his
Okay.
characters that he's come up with. Most of the characters featured here were originally created for the video game Dramarama 2 in space. Recently, I decided to bring them back and reinvent them. They could be useful in an alternate version of the Tyler Fishfinger series that features only original characters. First up on the list, we
Do
have...
we have like a photo of Tyler Fishfingers?
No.
Or anything? There's
No, there's no photo. No, Tyler Fish. All I could find out about Tyler Fishfingers, this is such a web of complicated story stuff. He's a cyborg. Tyler
And he's got
Fishfingers
fish for fingers.
Sounds
is
amazing.
a cyborg. That's all I know about him, really. But I think he's the main character. But he also could just be the name of it.
Huh.
But
Well-
anyway, and he's not even in the original characters. Like, there's no. But
Well, because
anyway,
he's in. It's obvious.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's
it's
you
gonna
should
be-
know who he is.
Well, he's Tyler the Awesome.
Here's the first character that
Okay.
that Tyler's created. Cooper Holdive.
Wow, Cooper has a different kind of style going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to describe his outfit?
Yeah, so I would say that he has the kind of a Statue of Liberty style stance.
Yeah.
But then he
Uh-huh.
has a
Marvin the Martian style
maybe a
hat.
Corey.
Yeah, it looks like a colander almost on his
Yeah.
head.
And that is 2 big strings of spaghetti on the side.
and his shoes actually look dope.
Yeah.
He has a new
Yo,
style of
yo,
shoe as well.
that could be on like that
and he has a
Instagram page,
bowling
Obscure
shirt on.
Sneakers.
His shirt is a bowling ball going through 2 bowling pins.
Oh
And
my
he's-
god, I thought that was a ba-bomb.
No.
And he's holding a baseball.
And he's holding a baseball. So this guy, a little bit of a sportsman,
Yeah.
some might
Uh-huh.
say.
So based on that's a good game. We look at the drawing, see what
Yeah.
you guys think, and then we'll see who he actually is.
Is
All
he
right.
wearing glasses?
So that's
as
my
well,
guess. That's
or-
my guess is that he has a sport ability.
Uh-huh. You have any guess, Pat?
I think that he is also a sports guy.
Okay,
Okay.
so copier. What else is new?
Cooper is exceedingly confident at any sport that involves a perfectly round ball. And has the skills to justify his confidence. Too bad he was born into a family of free divers. Yes, his mom is none other than Beth Holdive from this post, which I clicked on, and I couldn't even find information about Beth Holdive. Although
Sound
Cooper
odd.
is often at the bottom of the sea when he'd rather be at the top of the 9th inning,
That's a pretty good line.
he secretly
Yeah.
enjoys the sensation of being underwater. Just not a whole lot.
Okay, Cooper. I
So,
like the name
I
too.
do-
Whole dive.
Like this guy.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I like Cooper. I'm gonna give him a 4.
Yeah, okay. What's the
And I also
4
want you
out
to,
of what?
yeah. When we
If
get to
we're
the
going
end of
out
the
5
characters,
here?
I need to hear
Yeah, 4 out of
which
5.
which
Okay.
character you guys
Because it could have been 4
tag
out of
yourself
10.
type vibe.
So Cooper, I'm not Cooper because
No.
I am more into different oblong balls,
yeah, almonds,
almond
Yeah.
balls,
almond shapes,
Pucks.
pucks.
Yeah,
Do like pucks.
is a puck a ball?
That's what
Yeah,
I was just
it
about
is.
to say.
It is. It is.
September Plazuski.
Polish.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to say. This
Yeah.
is a trace of Franny or Frankie
Drama
from
Island.
from
The
Foster's Home.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
For imaginary children, and she has her, but just in the way that she's holding her waist, right?
Uh-huh.
I do like that he drew her knees. That was sweet of him to draw her knees.
and she's wearing shorts.
And honestly, she looks pretty busty
And she also has some kind. She's wearing a square.
and an exposed belly button.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as abilities, she has a Band-Aid on her right cheek, so I'm guessing that she is amazing at getting really badly hurt or something, or she's
Yeah.
invincible, or she's
Or-
invisible.
you
She's
know
either
what?
invincible or invisible.
You know, when I see Band-Aid on the cheek, my brain immediately goes to the singer Nelly.
You think she's a rapper?
So I think,
Okay.
yes, I think she's a Saint Lunatic.
right.
You think she's the same? Okay, so she's either a invisible, invincible, or a lunatic. Those are the
Okay.
3
Uh-huh.
guesses that we
Saint
All right.
Lunatic.
Let me read this out
yeah.
to you.
or she's a Christian.
This tough, unruly antihero grew up on the streets of New Jersey, pronounced Joyzy.
Wow.
While September may seem unfriendly at first, you just have to give her a little time or respect. Do that, and you've got yourself a loyal companion. She's a bit of a prankster, that one, though her pranks used to be a lot meaner. She still punks her friends every now and then, just to remind them that they're lucky she's on their side. A little behind the scenes. September was originally going to be from New York. That idea was scrapped after I realized the unfortunate connection between New York and September.
That's
Okay,
right.
so pretty far away from Saint Lunatic.
But
I
when,
love
when I
that-
saw Auntie here, I was like, okay, lunatic-esque.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
I'm gonna give her a 3.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
September
I really
gets a
like. I really like
3.5.
that the unfortunate connection is a link.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you
3.5
click that?
for the
Oh, we'll get
unfortunate connection.
Oh, we'll get there. Okay, all right. So we'll just keep going then.
Yeah. This guy's name is Jet Lag.
Okay,
And he
So
has
this
this
guy-
one's
this guy's
obvious.
style.
Okay, so Jetlag is wearing a onesie. He has a.
Onesies with
This one is
shorts.
totally Patrick vibes.
This is Patrick Vibes.
I'm
Oh,
glad
you're right,
you
that
guys
is
said
shorts.
it, not me.
It hit the. It's the college rule that
Uh-huh.
I'm mistaking for, or that I'm mixing up with
Yeah.
the lines. But so he's wearing a cardigan, and he has what looks to be either a saxophone or some kind of like
think
clarinet
that
thing,
maybe that is a didgeridoo.
or a didgeridoo. But
And his name is Jet Lag because it takes a long time to go to Australia.
Oh,
Maybe.
so he also has a side swipe haircut that
Kind
covers
of
one
emo
of
style.
yeah covers one. But so you're thinking from the nose up, you're like, this guy's totally emo. But what should peek out be right underneath that line but a smile?
Uh-huh.
So how can he be emo if he's smiling?
Emo
guy is-
smile.
This drawing is
Yeah,
so
death.
funny
Yeah.
to me.
This is an amazing drawing.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
gonna say that this guy's ability
Is
is
music.
shut up. His ability is not music.
Okay.
This guy's ability is so clear to me. He's an empath.
Okay.
He has pure empathy ability. He can
Uh-huh.
empathize with anything.
Well, you can do
with
that through music.
But the rule is he can empathize with anything with blood. So he can't
Okay.
empathize with a rock or a stick
Uh-huh.
or a tree.
Yeah.
But he can empathize with a frog
Yeah.
or a bird
Whoa.
or a
That's
bee.
a beautiful
That
ability.
is beautiful.
That
And
is
I
a real-
rhymed it.
And
Does
I
a bee
yield
have
I
blood?
yield my guess because that one is so good.
That is a good guess.
Yeah, bees have blood.
And you thought Tyler Fishfingers was a little eccentric.
I did.
Jet here is both an aspiring aviator and a jazz musician.
I really wish-
was right about the jazz, so 1 point for me.
What? How does one expect to balance two completely different professions at the same time? I guess Jet has his ways. People tend to comment on his neck, which you guys did not comment on at all.
No.
He has a big ass neck.
He does have a big kind of Mike Tyson style neck.
Yeah.
Plus, Jet has written a mathematical formula to determine how nice someone is based on how their hair is styled. Tyler Fishfingers initially registered as pure evil.
So that is
It's
scary.
fascinating.
and
Little
we-
lore tidbit. That's
we
kind
don't
of
know
like
that
a
much about
but
Tyler
that
that's
Perry.
kind
is
of like
kind
a
of-
FromSoft hidden in item description kind of
Yeah,
lore
that's
thing.
kind of sweet.
That
Yeah.
is kind of like
I'm gonna give him a 4.5.
yeah, that is kind of like an empathy thing though, because
That's
I
true.
guess he can sense somebody's emotion.
So I'm
Yeah.
so
Based on
good
their
at this. I've been
haircut.
pretty close on all these.
Yeah,
I would say that this guy.
I'm starting
this
to think
guy,
maybe Tyler the Awesome is a pen name for somebody in this
That-
room.
That would
Yeah, I
be
actually
so
stumbled on
crazy.
Caleb's old blog.
Old at 6 months old. I think that this is definitely my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
I really like the design of it. I think that he
Yeah,
the
this-
last two are just a little like kind of normal looking.
Yeah.
Like he definitely this is a unique shadow. This guy
Mhm.
has a nice silhouette that you
Uh-huh.
can,
I was
you
gonna-
can recognize
I was gonna
instantly.
say-
a new foe has appeared. I'm saying, oh, it's jet lag.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like the last two are like Amy from Sonic, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but this one
At least
more
Amy
of
has the
a-
hammer, though.
maybe more of a Tails.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the long tail shape of
Absolutely.
the saxophone.
All right, show us the next guy.
Okay. Next person is Estelle Knight.
Wow.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Caleb, that is a
Wow.
child.
Take it away.
Wow, wow,
Describe
wow,
it.
wow, wow. Okay.
Talk about her.
So she
looks like-
has a freckly face,
It looks like she's part animal.
and her legs go all the way up to her waist, and she has a mullet that is so beautiful. She looks like she has glasses or eyebrows. I would take either one. Her hands are completely wide open,
Yeah,
and
the
that
thumbs
is
are on the back
this.
of her wrist.
This is definitely you're seeing now. This guy definitely takes his hand models from Total Drama Island.
Yeah.
That
This guy's
is-
a big Total Drama Island fan.
That's clear because those hands are stolen right from
Uh-huh.
that their design Bible.
yeah.
And I would say also,
Which Caleb has read.
which I have a,
Which
I have
yeah,
a-
he-
I have a
he
copy- I have
reads
a
it.
copy
He
of it.
reads it often.
I have a copy of it. That show was so sexual.
That
Yeah.
show, that was one show where I feel like I don't even know what it was, but that show
People-
I couldn't stand it. Like I feel
Yeah,
like I was.
I
it was,
hated that too.
Yeah,
It
I
was
wanted
like
to beat
right
off to
after
it,
my
though.
time or
But
something.
yeah, people talk about wanting to fuck that goth girl.
I
all
wanted
the
to
time.
have sex with
Really?
every single girl in the world. This girl is very, very buxom. Not as buxom as the other one. But she has lipstick, so she's a little more into her being presentable.
And a dog-like nose.
I would like to say
and dog like hair too.
Yeah.
So I would say that Estelle Knight's ability is probably either lovemaking or style, because her dressing ability is real. She looks great. She looks really great.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that she is maybe part dog.
Why are you? She's okay, and
And-
I'll say there's no way that she's part animal, because
And-
I'd be able to tell, because she is very pretty.
And I will also say I know we said about these. Tag yourself and hey guys.
this is
one's me.
UAF.
This is you.
And I'm gonna give her a 5
This
out of
one's me.
5.
Estelle is legendary for her athletic abilities.
I can tell she is
but
toned.
isn't overly bright. She'll believe just about anything you tell her.
Perfect.
Example, if you pretend to throw a ball, Estelle will rush out to catch it, and when she doesn't see it, she'll search the ground trying to find it. When she eventually learns of the ruse, she immediately forgets about it and moves on. Estelle is comparable to a golden retriever that way.
Huh.
Despite her lack of intelligence, Estelle does have occasional moments of genius, catching crazy schemes using whatever's nearby. These schemes include rescuing a kitten from a tree by bouncing on a trampoline to reach it, and attempting to free dive with Cooper by tying her legs to a rock. Predictably, these schemes often end in near disaster.
Okay, so I would like to get
Somebody
ahead of
in
this
this
and
room
say
was maybe
I would like
a
to get
little
way,
bit
way
close.
ahead of this and say she is comparable to a golden retriever. Not, it says nowhere
That
that
is
she
pretty
has
incredible.
retriever DNA.
Oh. Well, look at the comparisons here. The hair, the dog-like nose,
When
Her
you
personality.
her personality. They're all signs point to canine.
Personality.
Why are you switching into like a British kind of accent?
Mate.
All signs
All
point
signs
to
point
canine.
to
Because you're like trying to make a
canine.
point, you go British.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's
here's
a
the
good
thing.
way to make a point.
She is beautiful. If she's part dog, then
She is
I'll drop it
beauty,
down to
she
a
is
4.
grace.
But she's a 5 right now.
You're going to drop
for
it
me.
down on all fours if she's part dog. Is that what you said?
No, I didn't
She's
say.
part dog.
I'm gonna drop
I'll
her
drop it
rating.
off.
I'm gonna drop her rating down to a 4. Not. I'm gonna drop her down on all
Oh, you're
4s.
going to drop yourself down on all fours.
Keep the peanut butter away from this guy.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
What
white
do you-
woman.
Yeah. What do you listen to? Blink 182. You scumbag.
I do.
Oh,
Okay. Crystal Colwalker Pasquatch.
this is more of
Oh.
a Patrick vibe woman. So this is not for me.
She's
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I have to do everything. She has
You
the
do.
same
It's your
legs.
job.
She has the same legs as Kermit the Frog. She has an investigating glass, whatever that's called.
Magnifying
a
glass.
magnifier. She has a crystal in the middle of her head.
She
She's
has a
based,
vest.
She's based off of the Star Fox crystal blue girl. She is definitely a scientist because she has a lab coat on. And she's some kind of geologist, scientist person. Cole
That's-
Walker Pasquatch. She's also a Sasquatch.
Yep. She's part Sasquatch, and her parents are divorced.
Yes. Yeah.
And she might be Native American.
I think, no.
All right.
Well, let's
Ready?
see what happens.
I'm ready.
This budding geologist is part Indian, as in from India, and part Indian, as in Native American.
Oh my God! This guy can smell dogs and Native Americans from a mile away.
Being of this unusual mix of races, Crystal appears to be a lot wiser than her age would suggest.
Unusual?
Maybe it has something to do with that gem in her forehead.
Okay.
Crystal fills the gentle and mysterious quota from my cast of original characters. Often, Crystal overdoes it with the whole geologist thing, being more interested in the sand on the beach than actually playing on the beach. Her braid is also a lot longer than seen in the illustration. It reaches to just above her waist, actually. And
Okay.
then one
Finally,
last...
I
Here
will
she
say
is.
that is crazy that he guessed Native
Yeah,
American.
that's pretty nuts.
This guy is on a roll right now. Real quickly, a rating 3.5.
Probably like a 4,
I knew it.
just because I got
no,
that
that's not what
thing. And not because
Finally-
I'm interested.
you're interested in her.
Finally, here she is. The one I bet you've all been waiting for a visual representation of.
It's
I will,
Boobs
I'm
McGee.
gonna start drooling preemptively.
Eleanor Slater.
Oh!
Oh my God. She looks just like my childhood friend Nick's mom. Almost exactly. She has.
His pants
And-
just moved.
She
I saw it.
has. Number one.
Nick's mom's hair.
Nick's mom's hair, Nick's mom's face, Nick's mom's dimensionality. She has exposed ankles.
Yeah.
That's a boom plus for me. She has bent elbows. Again, he was going in on these drawings.
Lumps on the elbows.
She has lumps on her elbows
And
that
she's
need
got
to
lumps in the front.
So she has So she has low
She does have
self-esteem
lumps in the front.
because of her elbow lumps. She has beautiful hair that has a perfect right angle built into it.
She's wearing a collared shirt.
And the best part is, guys, her eyes are upside down. We love her upside down eyes.
And this one does not. I won't let you guys guess because there's no information about her.
No, we
Yeah.
can guess.
I mean, you can guess, but there's your.
Not
she's
gonna
somebody's
say
mom.
anything. Nick's mom.
You're actually wrong. I apologize if the illustration doesn't quite live up to your expectations. Of course, Elena Sokolov can't be too far behind.
Okay, so Elena Sokolov is probably a
Elena
Russian
Sokolov.
spy.
This is
We're
her.
in for trouble, aren't we?
This is her alter ego.
Yes.
Oh God.
Holy
so she's
F.
evil. So now she has eyebrows, which is bad. She has wait, those are exposed legs. She's wearing a
Uh-huh.
bikini bottom,
Uh-huh.
and she looks like
And she has some squares on her belt.
and she has squares
What
on her
the
belt,
F?
which is kind of scary. And she has
And
a
so,
gun also.
Yeah. In
and
this
boobs.
article, I could not. There's no information at all about these characters.
Yeah.
But I was able to go through the blog and find somewhere else
About
a
Elena
some
Sokolov?
information about Elena Sokolov.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is in the Rouges gallery, the villains of Tyler Fishfinger's Part
Rouges.
1. Yeah, that's what he wrote. Darn near every villain in Tyler Fishfinger's history, all in one convenient post for your convince. Warning: major spoilers head. Proceed with
Okay.
caution.
I think we're like towards the end of the
Okay.
episode right now. I don't want any fucking spoilers.
There's gonna be major spoilers.
There's
and
major
you're,
spoilers
You're
ahead.
gonna
Yeah, you're just
suffer
gonna have to
through
deal
them.
with them.
I
Yeah.
have to suffer through spoilers.
Yes.
You have to suffer through them, and I don't even give a fuck. And I actually made one slide that's only spoilers for you
Mate.
that I'm gonna show
I'm gonna
after we
take
record.
I'm gonna take my headphones off and close my eyes.
So here's Elena Sokolov. Occupation: worker at a major company, which that's a great job. Worker at a major company.
Bro.
A parent. Evil spy working for a rogue nation known only as the Syndicate. Actual. False name: Eleanor Slater. We knew about Eleanor Slater. Mission: to gather intelligence regarding the U.S. government. Former: to get revenge on the Cartooniverse. Current.
Oh God.
And then there's one more part of this description that is the best part here. Ideal actor, Elizabeth Olsen. I was considering Priyanka Chopra before finding out she was Indian instead of Russian.
Chopra. Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen. She did strike me instantly as an Elizabeth
Okay,
Olsen.
wait. Let's backtrack here and let's cast the perfect cast. Okay, so
Well, how many
Elizabeth
more
Olsen,
slides do you have?
obviously.
We have some more slides. I don't know
Who's
that we
here?
need to
All right,
do
let's
it
go
really
forward.
lightning round.
Okay.
Cooper
Cooper
Holddive,
Holddive.
Paul Rudd.
No, that's Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then that's Paul Rudd.
No, that's Saoirse Ronan.
that's
Okay, Saoirse
Ronan.
Ronan.
That is Patrick Doran.
Jet lag is
Patrick Doran.
I'm not, look, if you're gonna
Estelle
say
Knight.
Estelle Knight. We're gonna go.
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Also Zoe
Cole-Walker.
Kravitz in a dual role.
Yeah. Well, no. This is what's her name from Avatar?
Zoe Saldana.
Other
Okay.
Zoe Saldana.
And that's
And then we already. This is
Zoe-
Elizabeth
Nick's
Olsen.
mom.
Nick's mom.
Or no, Elizabeth
right.
Nick's
Olsen.
mom Zoe.
All right, now let's keep going through the villains here. Oh wait, that was the only villain. I forgot to put in more villains. But here's he also writes some editorials every once in a
Okay.
while, and we're gonna go through those real quick. Wednesday, November 11th, 2015. Veterans, we salute you.
Wow.
While you're at it, enjoy this early holiday treat. You guys
Okay.
want to see the holiday
Let's
treat?
see it.
Yep.
Turn on your video real quick, and then you can turn it off. But check out this holiday treat. It's a comic.
It's wow. Santa meets broccoli alien overlord, and the broccoli and him at the same time say, "Gasp! He does exist."
That's
And that's a
Which-
present for the veterans.
So that that one is just for the veterans. That is fulfills some kind of GA or GI Bill.
Yeah.
Well, because the
requirement.
green
Well, it's also veteran colors. It's red, white, and green,
green
Yeah.
vegetable.
and brown.
Yeah.
Green GI.
Huh?
Green broccoli.
Green and broccoli.
All right, yeah, you're done.
My thoughts on Gene Wilder's passing. He's off to a land of pure imagination, i.e., heaven. That was also this one. This looks like it's this was in the middle of a really long thing about like his like video game idea, and then
Uh-huh.
there was just one heading in the middle. It was just that, and then it kept going after with more video game stuff. And then I think that this next thing is the last thing.
Okay.
That's an article, loosely an article that he
Yeah.
wrote that I'd like to just read to you guys
do it.
in its entirety. Friday, September 11th,
Wow.
2015.
Does this have to do with September Paluski?
Never not remember. My 2 cents on 14 years ago.
Okay.
My 2 cents.
I'm ready.
Not never forget.
Never not remember.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to read this through for you guys. I started writing this post over a week in advance so I'd have plenty of time to finish it. This proved to be a little too much time, in fact, meaning I had to wait for a week to publish it. This topic is somewhat out of the norm of this blog. For today, I shall provide my insight onto what happened on this very day exactly 14 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with the initial effects. First of all, what really grinds my gears about all this is that there were kids on those planes. Kids! Why? Why did those meanies have to take them away from us so soon? They had their whole lives ahead of them. They could have had class. They could have been contenders. They could have... All right, that's enough. Other effects included several TV shows being pulled from the airwaves and rapidly rewritten, along with flights being diverted to Canada, leaving dozens, if not hundreds, of angry and confused travelers getting delayed for weeks. As if that weren't enough, we also created a brand new stereotype, or took it to new extremes if it already existed. Practically the day before, most of the Middle Easterns who lived in our country were on friendly terms with their fellow citizens. But less than 24 hours later, their former pals suddenly scream terrorist and run away, leaving the poor fellows to scratch their scalps, wondering what the heck happened.
It's true.
Okay, I think that settles the bad. Now the good. Countless heroes were made that day.
True.
Some were even unmade within an hour or so of
Yep.
their creation, giving their lives for the sake of strangers. Touching.
Yeah.
Unmade.
Heroes died.
Furthermore,
That's a big plus.
If it
Okay.
hadn't
Yeah.
happened, we wouldn't
That's
have...
what that means.
Yeah, he's like, there were
Yeah.
and the heroes died. It was
and,
cool.
and great.
That's what
A
heroes
lot
have to do.
A lot of heroes died that
Yeah,
day.
that's one of the good things. Furthermore, if it hadn't happened, we wouldn't have gone all out on airport security, which probably would have left the terrorists, only the real ones, not those affected by the stereotype,
Yeah.
free to do
Which
something...
he still calls terrorists.
Yeah. Free to do something even worse.
Look,
I'd
I'm not a
rather not think about what might have
stereotypical
happened.
terrorist,
Yeah,
all right? I don't do all that bombing and like hijacking planes and stuff.
I make really bad food.
yeah.
yeah, I make poison
I make
food.
really, really, not
I
even
make
poison. I just
poison
make
food.
really, really bad food.
Look, I cook everything sous vide,
Yeah.
and I don't get a sear on it.
No.
By far, the best thing that came out of this is that the entire USA banded together in their desperate time of need. The Star-Spangled Banner became a symbol of hope and freedom, and patriotism surged through the country like an awesome simile would surge through my mind if I could only think of one.
That's
We regathered our strength,
fire.
rebuilt, and honored those we lost.
That is like some Spandau Ballet shit. If
These
I could,
attacks-
if I could.
These attacks may have been designed to weaken us by crippling our economy and security, but they ultimately did nothing of the sort. If anything, they only made us stronger. Think about that the next time you have to take your shoes off at the airport.
I don't have to take my
Wow.
shoes off at the airport. TSA pre-check. Holla.
And that's all. That's the whole thing.
Oh my God, dude. Well, I mean, not only is he an amazing, he's kind of like, I'm trying to think of any other figures like that who kind of perfectly have
Walt Disney.
1 foot in fiction and 1 foot
Yeah.
in journalism.
For sure.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney was a journalist?
Oh wait, no, James Patterson
Oh, James Patterson.
or Tom Clancy.
James Patterson,
Tom's-
he does
Tom's
he does the
Clancy.
nonfiction,
Tom's
but then he also
Clancy.
does Maximum Ride.
Yeah.
Now that's an amazing book series about angels.
Yeah.
If there's
What was
any
that
Christian-
other guy?
Yes.
The base. He wrote all the sports
Baseball.
Baseball.
sports books. That's gonna fucking bother
Babe
me
Ruth.
now.
Bill Simmons.
No.
Julio, can you pull up that picture?
Yeah, real quick, we got to leave with this. We have a picture to show you.
Oh, yeah.
So this picture, actually, no commentary needed, I think. I think we'll
Yeah,
just end
just
on this, right?
Pull this picture up.
Yeah, if we can. It's
Just
taken quite a
pull it,
long
yeah,
time,
to
actually.
open
It's
the
pretty
picture.
embarrassing.
Should have had it ready.
Yeah, you should have. Okay, so here it comes. And,
All right,
okay,
it's not-
so it's
so-
still not working.
Mike
He's-
Lupica. Mike
Ah,
Lupica.
there it is.
There it is.
So,
That's me when I see a Mike Lupica book in the
so
library
that's for
shelf.
you guys. You can
Me
keep
when I
that.
see the bird seed.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
So
wait. Screenshot
I'd like
this.
to see
wait.
a bunch of these.
Yeah, wait. Screenshot this. This is our new thing
This
that
a
we're
new
doing.
meme.
This is the meme contest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Photoshop
And
battle.
Photoshop battle. Whoever comes up with the best meme with this photo, if you send it into us,
We'll send you $50. All right, bye.